Did NHL reduce knee stack size when you're playing, or has it been pretty stable like during your whole playing days?
No, so when I got to Buffalo, they went from what they started doing was they measured from your ankle to your knee and knee to your hip, and that's how tall your pad could be, right? So guys tried to find ways of making that pad sit a bit higher on your pad on your leg. I remember going to that first set of smaller gear in Buffalo, and I felt silly. I felt really strange. Um, but yeah, I remember
You can blame Garth Snow for all that, by the way.
who had the biggest gear of all time. Like, get out
Yep.
of here, man.
Yep.
Like, uh, um, or like a Roman Chichmanek, right? All those guys, they had some, yeah. J.I.G. Garrett, they were boxy, they were massive. I remember the old knee flaps. Like
Hmm.
I miss those things. Those were great.
The thigh boards?
But yeah, the five boards, yeah. But yeah, the game's just changed so much. The gear is changing, and you know what? Even though it's getting smaller, like the gear is getting better and better for these goalies. Like, it's too bad it's so expensive. I mean, I think hockey should be it for everybody, but you know, the it's just the way the game's going, unfortunately, I guess. But the gear is really good. It slides so well, it seals perfectly. It's almost to the point where these goalies don't have to use their stick anymore, which is a big problem. I find they just rely on those pads kicking the rebound out to the corners with speed, that they don't use their stick. And I'm like, well, the occasional ones go off your toe and it's going to the slot. So what can we do about that? And now I'm getting their hands more involved, and like I said, more athletic. I think there's a reason why these Russian goalies, the Swedish, the Finnish guys are a lot more well-rounded compared to the North American game. I think it's because they're athletes and know how to use all parts of their body, not just their feet.
Would you still be using Vaughn Gear if you were playing today?
No, no.
No. What would you
Ah,
use?
well, Vaughn just paid me a little bit of money, so it paid for my beer money in the summertime, right?
What
Nobody else paid me.
kind of a deal did
No,
they give you?
I wasn't much. It was like 5 or 10 grand. But I was lucky as a kid. I kind of want to show respect because as a kid, my uncle said, "Don't pay me. Um, give my nephew free gear." So as a kid, I got to go into the Vaughn factory in London here and pick out whatever gear I wanted and customize it. So I kind of just want to stick with them and say thank you for all those years of the free gear, right? Um, but if I were to choose today, I'd probably go Bauer. I like Brian's too. Brian's got some nice stuff coming out. Not the biggest fan of Warrior. Vaughn just breaks down, I find, and I don't know. I just find the other companies have really surpassed them, and Vaughn kind of just stuck to their one or two products and haven't really tried to tailor with it or mess with it too much. And I find CCM and True just too boxy.
When you had the deal where they giving you free gear throughout the year and then a couple bucks on the side, that was it, head to toe, pad, glove, stick, blocker?
Whenever I needed something, they give it to me. I, probably go through 3 sets a year, and then I'd have a practice glove and a game glove. So I'd probably have like 3 gloves at a time usually. So one practice and 2 games.
V5? Or is that a Vision glove I think you used?
Vision, yeah,
Vision?
vision, yeah.
Do you have a favorite set you used?
My San Diego set, I forget the names of it. Like I'm not a gear nerd like all like everybody else is. Like I just like what looked good, and I don't know. A lot of kids are against black, like dark gear these days, but I love having a nice set of dark gear with a flashy color in it, like an orange or a red. Um, like the guy in Buffalo there, Pekka Ukkonen, like his gear is just I love that stuff. I love a good dark set of gear.
It's crispy with that
And
vintage.
yeah, I like for the parents these days too. Like if you want to resell your gear, get the dark stuff.
Hey, more hockey content. It's might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?